On August 27th, Famu will be playing against the UNC Tar Heels. The UNC Tar Heels run an air raid offense. And Coach Mac Brown has recruited very well for this team. But for FAMU to have a good showing, their best players have to have a great game. Not a good game, a great game. Possibly their best game of the season. Another important part of this matchup, FAMU needs to stay healthy. You don't want to go into the Orange Blossom Classic banged up. But the matchup I'm going to break down is between cornerback and wide receiver B.J. Bohler and Josh Downs. And I'll chime in. What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video. Yes, this is a money game. In the wise words of Bernie Mac and the Players Club, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Say what you want. Say that this is a matchup for the FAMU players to get noticed. That may be a little bit true. But let's keep it a buck. This is a money game. But this is a great opportunity. So much so, B.J. Bohler, if he can just limit the big plays from Josh Downs, it's not going to be easy. Then scouts may take him seriously even more. They're already looking at him. And he could be a list of previous FAMU players who were drafted. Now, Marquise Bell last season should have been drafted. The fact that Marquise Bell was not drafted in the 2022 draft is still the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. If you see what Marquise Bell is doing for the Dallas Cowboys, you would be like, how the hell did he become undrafted? I had a 4th round grade on Marquise Bell. And he's exceeding those expectations. Fast forward to B.J. Bohler, and I know there's Isaiah Land and many others. But what he has to do is to make sure every catch that Josh Downs have, because he's going to get catches, make sure it's not a 15 to 20 yard per play. Be scrappy with him. Got to jam him on a line to make sure he doesn't have a quick release, because he's not a big guy, meaning Josh Downs. He's what, 5'10", 5'11", 175? Now, B.J. Bohler is what you call a dual corner. He could play the outside, he could play the slot, nickel, could play all over the place. And if I'm the coaching staff, I'm having B.J. Bohler follow Josh Downs everywhere. Because as you know, in the air raid offense, it doesn't matter if you're X, a Z, a H, they'll put you all around. And they try to attack the weak link. Now, looking through these stats, Josh Downs' 2021 year, last year, was very impressive. 1,335 yards, 13.2 yards per catch, and 8 touchdowns in 13 games. Now, North Carolina kind of underperformed. Not kind of, they really did underperform. They had a lot of players back. I know they had players drafted in 2021, but people expected UNC to have 9 wins or more, and they underperformed. They're looking to rebound from last season, and they're looking to have a really good start. So they're not going to take FAMU lightly. They're trying to prove a lot of people in the ACC wrong. You got Miami improving their roster. You have Clemson, which may have the best defense they've had in years. So North Carolina has to send a message. But back to B.J. Bohler. He's the preseason 2022 all-SWAC first-team defense. So they expect a big year from him. Last season, he was first-team all-SWAC. He was All-American. Had 4 interceptions, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, 52 total tackles, 2 pass breakups in 12 games. Very pivotal in coverage for the Rattlers. And as you know, the best friend to every coverage, to every DB, is a good pass rush. And that's when Isaiah Land comes into play. Isaiah Land, brother, and I know he knows this, you got to have one of your best games this year. You got to hold up the edge. I hope the defensive coordinators at FAMU gets a little bit creative in applying pressure. Now, you don't want to send everybody home for the blitz. This is an air raid offense. And this is an air raid team with humongous offensive line, 6'5" or above, 300 plus pounds. And on top of that, you add 5-star Zach Rice on this team, which I'm hearing he has a promising future. It's going to be tough to get pressure, but if they could find a way to speed up the clock of that air raid offense at UNC, look out. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a win. I think UNC is going to win by a lot. But here's the thing. This will be a win for FAMU, not in the win column, of course, but a win for their team morale if they can have the score look respectable. Of course, you're trying to win every game, but I'm being realistic. If they can make the score look respectable, if they can make this game, let's say 43-18 or 45-20, that looks better than a team beating a SWAC school 66-10 or something like that. You don't want that to happen. But if the game is between 45-20, 40-20, that's a good look. That shows you're able to put some type of points against an ACC team that's scoring at a high level, that has a talented head coach in Mac Brown, a great coaching staff in UNC, and that will bode well in the SWAC. But man, I cannot wait for football season. It's almost here. August 27th. We're going to see some talented teams play. Hopefully it's some great games. I don't want no snore fest. I just want to see some good football. But this is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video. Stay blessed, and I'm out.